What is happening today is this video is going to be pretty small and precise, as I'm going to be comparing Pancake Swap and UNISWAP and what you should buy in the short time frame. Well, this is not going to be a financial advice, as most of my videos are not a financial advice, right? So go ahead, hit that like, go for that subscribe. Let's jump on the charts right off, guys. The cake against USDT is simply trending in the higher time frames. Now, by higher time frames, I do mean the 12-hour time frame, but if you jump onto the 4-hour time frame as well, this is simply flag. This one flagged out at $15, guys, and it broke past this high right here and is currently trending towards the upside. So this means that you could be looking at some these price points, right? You could be looking at some $20 Pancake Swap pretty soon, to be honest with you. Could be today, could be tomorrow as well, but since this one is currently trending under motion, this one is trending under motion right off, so why not take a look at it, right? So RSI on the 4-hour time frame certainly very strong above the 60, which means that this trend is certainly strengthful, guys. And if you are long on Pancake Swap, you can start managing a risk below the 15.5 levels, right? If you do lose out on these levels on a 4-hour or a 2-hour closing basis, then that means that it's probably going to come back down and test these areas of liquidity. First it'll come and test these price points, of course, and then eventually it'll come back down here, right? But as far as you're trending like that, guys, you're going to be testing this one, and it looks to me like it has already done that. No, it's just like 4 to 5% away from the first target right here. Looks like it's going to take that out. But the ultimate target that you're going to be looking at is going to be $19 to $20 levels on Pancake Swap on the small time frames, right? Because the RSI on the 4-hour time frame is extremely strengthful, way up there, certainly way up there, which means that if you are going to be longing this one, do that with utmost caution, with utmost precision. But be aware of the fact that if it starts coming down with Bitcoin, it's going to come down massively, as the RSI will come. RSI would certainly want to reject, right? Would certainly want to reject $90 price points. Yeah, no shit. 90 levels on RSI is certainly like the red hot steam zone that could be determined by this HV right here, historical volatility right here. This one is certainly expanding as well to the upside as of now, as this was pretty redlined in this entire move, which means that the volatility coming from zero going to red hot expansion mode, which means that this entire move to the upside is quite real. So which means that this range breakout is certainly real as well, which means that if you come back down to this range at 13-14, then guys, this is complete shit. This is going to look like completely shitty piece of price action. It's going to probably reject these levels and come back down here at $10 levels, right? But volatility expanding in the small time frames while you're breaking the ranges, guys. Let's put on the volume as well, as let's see what the volume did. Volume certainly expanded massively coming from this area, which means this breakout is certainly real. So I can simply conclude about the fact that as far as you're holding the 15.5 levels, guys, this is very much likely it's going to come and test the $18 levels, which is quite small. It's got a quite small distance right here, but your ultimate target being the $20 price points, and you could be testing the listing levels at $30 price points as well, the 30.20, guys. This is a very likely situation for Pancake Swap in the coming days and the week as well. So this is certainly bullish trend and motion. So now, what makes this entire move real is that you are going to be coming up with this cross right here, right? You see this cross. This is the cross between the 55 and the 200 simple moving average on 4-hour time frame. Now 4-hour time frame in the midterm analysis is certainly very significant in cryptocurrency space. So you go ahead with this cross right here. It's going to signify a lot of things in the short time frame as well, as this will be quite telling of the fact that this move is certainly real. As far as how the price action goes right now, it's anyway real. The breakout is anyways real, but this is going to be strengthening the move to the upside. That's what it's going to do, right? Let's just jump on to UNISWAP, as this is looking quite weak. I do have a poker face right here, as this was very important. Now I was wondering if we could simply start closing and opening a few candles above the $29 levels on UNISWAP. It did not. It simply didn't. It could not do it, right? You did had a candle closer above this price point right here at the 200 simple moving average, currently hovering at the $29 levels, but it failed. The preceding candle was not a follow through. The preceding candle was a simple rejection of these price points, hence you see this right here. So what could be your basic areas of interest, guys? We can simply take this leg up right here as a Fibonacci retracement zone, and you could be coming down all the way at 618 and the 768 as well at the $26 levels, right? But if you're losing the deep retrace points around these price points, you're going to be coming back down and testing the 25 levels with a very high velocity. And you know what happens when you're testing these key supports with high velocity? It's probably going to break down, right? But if it holds right here, you could be looking at some short time frame double bottom, something like this under formulation, something like this, right? and then you can take some measured move of this piece of price action right here. You can simply place this at the breakout. Then you could be testing around some high price points at the $32 levels. But guys, this is a far-fetched in terms of short time frame. Now this video is certainly dedicated to all the intraday traders, guys, as if you're trading these assets actively, you got to be knowing your risk management areas and exit points as well. Pardon as I lose my words, guys. This 55 simple moving average is also one of the key significant points. As you can see, the price comes and tests the 200, rejects, but gets supported by the 55 simple moving average. 55 is certainly going to be important as well in the short time frames. But let's be honest, this piece of price action looks very shitty. So just to have a little buffer zone and a little margin in your trades and not be greedy in these small time frames, you do want to take this level out on a 4-hour closing basis. This is why your hourly is going to be a perfect noise. You can simply go ahead and you can take this information like the historical volatility on the hourly time frames, and this is quite telling of the fact that the volatility is going to get declined, guys. The volatility is simply coming down on UNISWAP against US dollar, which means that this asset, if it stays within the confinements of 60 and 40, is going to be very choppy. It's going to be extremely fucking choppy. You take long position, is going to go down. You take a short position, is going to go up. This is what is simply going to happen if you stay between the confinements of 60 and 40 on RSI, and the AHV keeps on shifting towards the downside, right? So let's not be greedy in the small time frames. UNISWAP, you do take down the $29 levels. You are looking at some retest of the 200 simple on the hourly time frame. Most likely going to be testing this high right here at the 31. Then you can go ahead and attempt some hidden bearish divergence, then go for some immediate leg down. But as far as you're maintaining this one at the 25 levels, you're completely fine in the mid-term time frame as well. So let's just check out the 12-hour time frame, guys. I thought this video is going to be small, but it looks to me like this wants little comprehensive outlook, as you are going ahead for this bearish cross on 12-hour time frame between the 21 and the 55 simple moving average. So now, guys, this is the significance of this cross right here comes from this point right here, right? So had you longed UNISWAP on the 3.5 levels just simply based off of this golden cross right here, not the golden cross, the bullish cross happening between the 55 and the 21 simple moving average, you are going to be selling right here at this bearish cross, right? And this looks to me like a perfect retest of this bearish cross. So this is why your $29 levels on UNISWAP are very critical, very critical. You want to take this out, guys. If you are not able to take down the $29 levels, it's going to probably sell off, guys. It's going to probably sell off back down to some key zones of interest. Let's just align with this let's just align some key zones of interest with this entire Fibonacci leg towards the upside. Your ultimate rejection zone being the $35 levels, right? So if you reject this support right here, you're going to be coming back down at the 382 and testing the $23 levels, right? But if you do lose on $23 levels, guys, nothing's going to stop you from the 618 retracement at the 15.4, ultimately headed towards $10 levels. But a very far-fetched piece of price action. For that thing to happen, you have to lose this one, and you have to lose this one as well to come down to 618. Then you can talk about $10 levels, right? It's going to be a very long legged down move if it really comes into fruition, right? But as far as you're having this bearish cross right here, it's not good news for UNISWAP. So let's just simply conclude this video. I think the 12-hour time frame is certainly having some bias shift coming from the $3 level, guys, on UNISWAP. You're finally having that bias shift, right? Because of this cross right here. That is why in the small time frames, Pankcake Swap is certainly going to be way more interesting and way more strengthful. So watch for the liquidity shifting from UNISWAP into Cake Swap, right? Into Pankcake Swap. Very interesting time coming, as the UNISWAP ecosystem is, well, based on Ethereum. If anything is based on Ethereum, that means it's going to have high transaction fees, high throughput, extremely high times for transactions to occur as well. So you're doing the same thing on Pankcake Swap, on Binance, on BSC Smart Chain, which means that everything is going to happen, but in a way more efficient manner, right? So in the small time frames, watch the liquidity flowing from UNISWAP into Cake Swap as far as you're holding the $15 level. So alright, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video right here, and I hope this video was quite helpful to you. Let me know down in the comments what you think, and let me know down in the comments if you're farming some tasty pancakes out of the Pankcake Swap. And guys, it looks to me like Pankcake Swap is going absolutely bonkers these days. 700, 600% APY on some assets which are already performing better against the BTC pair. Just like LTO, guys. I think LTO chain is doing crazy. It's giving you 600, 700% APY. And LTO against BTC is also performing nicely. It's madness. It's free money. It's crazy amount of free money, guys. Let me know if you are making use of these environments, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one pretty soon. Bye for now.